Hey everybody, for today's video I'm playing Tryndamere in the top lane with the Hell of Blades rune set. Let me do a full breakdown of how to make this rune set work. Basically, you want to maximize your Hell of Blades uptime as much as possible. So you see an enemy in lane, honestly, let's just go and hit the enemy in lane. Now for Yone in particular, because he does have lethal tempo and because he can stack up that Q, I don't want an extended trade with this opponent. However, if you're against an opponent like Mundo, or oh my god, no, this guy is not running towards his turret, guys. Run him down. And fade up, bitch. Fuck on my screen. Oh, hey, we see Echo. Put down a ward. So, looks like Echo went red to his Krugs. I just saw his Q at the edge there when I went and killed Yone. So, we know that Echo is actually going to be pathing towards bottom. So a couple pathings that Echo can do. He can go red, he'd do Krugs, then he goes down to Raptors into his bot side, or he can try to invade our top side. Go back, buy long swords, and honestly, when you're building Profane first with this build, but it's okay, so in case like you're building towards Tiamat and you don't have enough for a pickaxe, buy a third longsword, because your next item, LDR, will build out of longsword. You're a-okay. Just try to be as strong as possible in every back. Like, if you have a choice, like, hey, do you want a glowing moat? Or, hey, do you want a longsword? Take the longsword. So, I've got the wave on my side. Basically, Yone has a way to kind of, like, counter a little bit my burst with his W. If we're able to, like, spin through him and potentially avoid the W, that's probably our biggest win condition. Actually dodged our, he dodged our spin with the bonus move speed he gets from his E, but yeah. Alright, Hellblade's back up. We're looking for a trade onto Yone. So right now we're going to hold the wave on our side to try to like force him to walk up into us. And if he doesn't do that, we'll go into him. Okay, solid trade against Yone. And I think he might just have to go back to base on that one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold a freeze. So a freeze, in short, you're going to need... Now there's more nuance to this, but in this position you're going to need at least 4 minions. Technically, the position of the wave will affect how many minions you're going to need in order to hold the freeze. When it's closer on your side, you're going to need at least 4. If it's on his side, I mean, obviously you don't need any extra. You just... you know, need it to be like evened out. You don't want to get close into your turret, so I'm actually gonna pull the wave up like this. If you get it close to your turret, then these minions are just gonna like sprint into your turret, which is gonna cause them to like insta die to turret, which is gonna make it so you don't have 4 bonus minions. So Yone is trying to break his freeze with the E, but you know what? I think we might just hold it, guys. Okay. Echo's here. We'll break it. Actually, you know what? The wave didn't even fix for him. Alright, so Echo has not bought yet. So always press tab and be looking at people's items. People look at his build. Very important. So Echo's probably still here. Okay, maybe he's not. If Echo was still there, I actually would have found them both. Because I do have flash. And the Yone doesn't. I'm gonna look to find him. So the Yone did build cloth armor first. A lot of top laners will do that into Hellblade's Trynd. Because the burst is real. Go ahead and push this in, and I'm actually gonna take a reset now. So because I killed Yone, he's going to get a special kind of home guard called Death Guard, which is going to allow him to get back into wave as quickly as possible. I'm actually going to wait for a pickaxe here. You see how I have this home guard buff? Watch where my home guard buff takes me before it expires. So, right here, you see how it's like almost over and I'm just now getting to his turret? Yeah. With Death Guard, you get that bonus no matter what, like all the way up till this point in the turret. So when you die in this game, it actually gives you a better home guard before 14 minutes. After 14 minutes, you no longer get the death guard, is what I like to call it. It's not actually called death guard, but I like to call it death guard. Because, hey, that makes sense to me.
I am your worst nightmare.
Now, in this matchup, I'm going to be prioritizing going into just straight damage, since it's like he's a melee champion fighting me melee form. In other matchups, maybe like a Nara matchup. By the way, make sure you use that drift, that exclamation mark drift in my Twitch chat if you want a clip fully explaining that mechanic. But essentially, I'm just using the fact that you can't cancel your first auto attack with Hail Blades to maximize my movement there, so I can stick on my opponent, or you can kind of like moonwalk back. That efficiency of movement is probably the #1 thing that I preach for, you know, people to learn. Very important for people to understand that, like, a lot of the difference between, like, you know, a player like me compared to a player like most of y'all. Not saying all of y'all. I know a lot of y'all are Diamond Plus, but you know, maybe you got you guys out there who are like, you know, maybe silver or gold or something. Your guys' movement sucks, and you need to improve it. And the way to improve it is just recognizing, you know, what part of your movement you're doing wrong. Like there, I got 3 auto attacks, I got my Tiamat, and I got my spin. And only took 1 turret shot. Later, bitch. I was seeing if Echo was going to show up. I thought maybe he was baiting for it. But yeah, it looks like he was at the Revies. Alright, I'm going to shove this wave, and I'm going to reset. If the Echo wasn't topside, like if I saw him bot side right now, I might be tempted to just proxy behind now. Can I actually... I think I value my back more than screwing over the Echo. Get this. So the reason to proxy this wave is, like, you see how this wave crashes all the way into turret? Basically, you're just... You know how you shove a wave after you kill your opponent? That way that, you know, you can come back to lane without missing any XP. You know, sometimes you still miss some XP. Because, you know, the next wave comes in and, you know, it didn't get back to lane in time for whatever reason. Well, when you proxy, you give yourself, like, an extra, like, 6 or 7 seconds of walk time. Because you're clearing it 6 or 7 seconds before you usually would arrive in the center of the lane, giving you a lot more time to work on it. This guy has a bramble vest. You know, I'm actually gonna reset here. If he goes into me, I think I can kill him.
Enemy rampage.
I might be able to kill Yone here too. I'm too greedy to not want to go back here. Okay, it looks like Echo went towards the grubs. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna get some fury. Yeah, he's not looking to fight me. I'll put a ward below. Actually, you know what? He's probably pretty chunked. The Echo. Oh, never mind. You would think that junglers would take damage from jungle camps, but they actually heal. Because Riot has made jungling so easy. You know, back in the day, there were like probably 15 champions who could even do a jungle clear. And if you weren't playing one of those champions, yo, good luck. I cancel my auto twice. Got the slow on Echo, so it might be okay. Nice. Not too shabby. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so next time we're going to be building is into LBR. Now, I could go boots here as well. I think especially because this guy actually went armor item first. He might actually build tabbies too. Who knows, man? Get into the pen. Now, a matchup like Gnar, I would go Swifty's Rush. Because that whole matchup is about getting on him to be able to do damage. And as long as you can get on him to deal damage, you're going to way out trade him because your stats are better. At least while he's in minion R form. For the Teemo matchup, I'll actually rush Merc Treads. Kind of similar idea, just to reduce that, give you the tenacity. The tenacity does work on Teemo's blind, which is his #1 way of dealing with you. You can sneak little auto attacks like that on melee opponents while they're walking up for like range minions or whatever, and not take a turret shot, as long as you time your auto attack in between the turret's auto attack. You can practice in the practice tool if y'all struggle with it. Okay. That was really slow. If I did that faster, I'd get the spin damage too. Which, by the way, a lot of the damage that you guys are seeing from my rune set, look at my runes. My Sun Impact has dealt 439 bonus damage this game. You do not deal the sudden impact damage if you spin on your target while you're on top of them. So you must be spinning to your target to be able to have your spin damage apply a sudden impact. Or do a damage source afterwards. So like, hey, maybe you spin away and then you spin away from your opponent and then maybe walk back in and hit him with a Tiamat, maybe hit him with a cleave, and walk back in auto if you're spinning, just ahead of them there, get an extra auto, that'll do it. There is a little trick. If you animation cancel the end of your auto attack straight into your spin, you can actually get the sun impact damage still. You got an advanced guide out there, teach you how to do it. Something you can do to you can practice on the target dummy with and practice tool. I suggest it if you guys struggle with any of these kind of movement things. By the way, guys, if you were looking for some coaching, I will be available for a little bit of coaching. I'm going to be heading to, well, by the time you guys see this video, I will be in Mexico doing my part for the IVF treatment that you guys have helped support me and my wife be able to afford. So while I'm in Mexico, I'm looking to help you guys out. If you guys are looking to purchase coaching, just use the Calendly link on my !coaching command on Twitch. So go to my Twitch channel, type in !coaching, you get the Calendly link. I think it might be also on my YouTube channel in the description. If not, maybe I'll ask my manager to put it in there. Not the cleanest, but I'm still worth. Okay, don't want to use my spin. Oh, just kidding. I was about to say I don't want to use my spin. Even CSQ. I didn't want to use my spin on the minion wave because I want to save it for the echo. Okay, BF sword or boots. Let's go BF sword. I want to do some best friend damage. Okay, looks like Pollen's doing well. Got a mid Zinzao getting crushed by Zero. What do you guys? Start this blast him.
I am your worst nightmare.
Yeah, so the Yumi's asking why the Zerath has no bounty. Okay, if you guys weren't paying attention to the patch notes or maybe didn't understand them, if your team is behind in gold, you will never be worth a bounty to the enemy, even if you're 20 and 0. I am just... I cannot move. Maybe I should grab Merc Treads, honestly. After experiencing that was awful. They do have, like, Senna W as well.
Your turret has been
If you guys haven't seen my Senna video I put out there, make sure to watch it.
An enemy is
Senna's W is 2.25 seconds at max rank. It is annoying CC.
This'll be a slaughter.
Wow, he got Storm Surge procced with 1 kill. I think we're good. Me, I'm towards
Shut
mid.
down. An enemy has been slain. Slain an enemy.
Right. Auto attack profane, auto attack spin. You guys need to practice that on the dummy. I'm telling you, like, opportunities will arise for you to just absolutely blast your opponent. Like that is like full HP, like 100-0, auto attack profane, auto attack spin within, I think, 0.7 seconds. I got blasted. And yeah, now I got my Edge, so we're about to be doing a little bit more blasting.
Into battle.
So the idea behind like Hellblade Trynd compared to, you know, maybe more traditional Tryndamere builds is that you're focused purely
An ally has been
on
slain.
attack damage, and what you can do within those first 3 autos of Hellblades is what the entire build is kind of like designed around. So I see a couple of you guys building stuff like Zerker Greaves. I see guys building stuff like, Ravenous Hydra, which there is one special matchup. Check out the York matchup, where you actually will build Ravenous. Check out that video for sure. But yeah, besides, that special interaction with Yor, it's always profane, it's always full lethality, it's always focused on one-shotting. For moments like, me picking the Echo, like, earlier. Because that is your endgame. Yone won't really be getting much tankier, probably. Okay, this Earth hurts.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh my gosh. I'm just getting blasted. No. Oh, can get out of it. Man, that Senna was doing 0 damage. Oh, she's going like tank Senna. Let's build Merc Trits. And you know what? I'm gonna improve these. That's a lot of damage coming out of this Aerith. Guy is level 15. He is as fed as I am. So we're pretty fed. We gotta just ghost on him and just kill him for fights. Okay, Jinx just pushing Tom. Gotta go for this outcome.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Get red buff. Let's go to Otacon. And let's see. They got a big fight topside, and it looks like they're winning. The Xerath is probably heading over to ult it. Let's just send it. Yeah. They got Echo up there. Otacon is such a big objective for this season. Honestly, it's almost like Otacon is better than Baron. Very close. Just because the damage is permanent on the adaptive force coming in from these petals, and like when you get takedowns with these petals, like you're doing big time damage around them too. I think it's 15% current health damage in an AoE around the person you killed.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm actually going to cut out for my Hellblades proc, if I can. Nice. I was able to, like, because she was just purely running, I was able to save my, my ult. Trynd is such a no-brain character, crazy design.
Has destroyed the turret. Killing spree.
Oh my god. I'm being just sniped from every angle. Beta bitch. So there, I animation cancel my Profane Hydra into Flash into the first auto attack with Hail Blades, which made it instantaneous. Dude, I'm just being sieged. Xerath ult, Jinx ult, Senna ult. Oh my god. This is quite annoying to deal with, but what is? Usually we build CDR boots, just so we have Ghost and Flash uptime as much as possible, but...
Follow my blade.
I want to fight this dragon.
An ally has been slain.
This'll be a slaughter.
If we can fight the dragon, that'd be perfect.
As you wish.
I won't have any suns for this dragon fight, so I kind of want to just be in the pit and just focusing the dragon. A Nocturne just walked up and got blasted for no reason.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I have to take a different approach. Okay. Hey, instead of doing Cloud Soul, they literally just sprinted on me. Let's go. Nice. Okay. I was ready to just give up the Cloud Dragon, but this works. Also, now I've picked up a friend and picked up a unit.
This'll be a slaughter.
So, small thing with Yumi, if you guys don't know, if you have Yumi on your team, she gives what's called a best friend bonus. If the Yumi is attached to the person who's gotten the most CS while she's been attached. So she's been attached to the Xayah most of the game. So we're gonna have to get 150 plus CS with her on us before we get the best friend bonus, which ain't gonna happen. Oh no, the Storm Surge. I thought I could tank one more turret shot, but the Storm Surge got us. Sag. Okay, let's go Opportunity. So Opportunity will obviously give us the burst of Lethality when we enter in combats. For 8 seconds, we're gonna gain 11. Yeah, man. Or no, 3 seconds, we're gonna gain 11 lethality on top of the 18 that itemization gives us. That's 29. But more importantly, we get the move speed. So we go in, we get a kill, and we can either get out or get to the next person. Their team is so squishy that we're probably just gonna go person to person. Nocturne should have flashed, burned the Echo ulti, and then ulted to get back on him. Fortunate. Alright. Let's just go forward. Okay, so my Yumi does... Okay, no... from the tails. That damage Hereth does is gross.
This'll be a slaughter.
Okay. Let's see if we can do burn. Right now, I'm just looking to sprint around the map and get kills to try to get into objectives. I saw the Zerathon award, so I knew he would contest the Baron, and our jungler was just doing the top camp, so we're just gonna make sure it doesn't get stolen.
I am your worst nightmare.
Alright, so, I mean, we one-shot everyone. Let's see if I can't save my pin flash for Zero. I'm just gonna focus on objectives. I'm not gonna try to go for these kills. Like, I could kill any of them with my spin flash, but I'm gonna save it for the Zero. He's gotta walk in our range, though. Holy shit. Is this gonna be the fastest pen ever? I'm rooted, come on. Holy shit. I like this sound effect that Ryan put in. Hey, let's go. Holy shit. Alright, let's go, baby. GG's. Alright guys, like and subscribe, leave a comment down below what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys when I come back from Mexico. Come back on the 13th of the month. I'll see you guys then. Bye everybody, have a wonderful day.